Hey, what's up, fixed signs? Happy motherfucking Monday, or whenever you find these. This is going to cover April 19th through the 25th, 2021, or whenever you find these. This reading is for fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Welcome. Remember, these are general readings, so if you're looking for a private reading, you can hit the link in the description below for booking. Also, I'm offering readings for $21.21. They are mini readings, but you do get your own unlisted YouTube link. It's a private reading where I tap into your energy for your question. If you don't have a question for the reading, you can just keep it general and see what messages come out as well. Please, okay, you can find the link for Instagram down below, and that's where you can contact me for booking those as well, okay? Please remember to like my shit. Comment, of course, if you can, share and subscribe. Let's motherfucking get into it. These readings are a little bit longer today, which has been nice. I think that's all I have to say. Fixed signs, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. I'm a little bit more focused today. Last week's readings, the birds were out here chilling big time. I haven't seen not one today yet, so maybe one will make an appearance later, maybe not. Maybe they've moved on, maybe they found a better spot. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, let's see what's going on here. Fixed signs. Take a little sip of my coffee. Oh, it's the 10 of coffee, right? Ooh. Keep it there. Okay, I believe this means sextile. These are astrology flashcards. Is this sextile? Sure is. Girlfriend is learning. Girlfriend is learning. You also got on the bottom of the deck, you got splash charts. So this is what a splash chart looks like. Okay. So splash chart, this chart is defined by having planets in almost every house and sign. So a fairly evenly balanced type of chart. I love this. Well, it's okay, I won't show you, but okay, I was going to show you my chart and just kind of explain to you. Different charts have different names, or just depending on where your planets are clustered at, and you know what side of the wheel, if they're evenly dispersed or on one side in 1/4 or 3/4, or so that's what I'm learning. You also got sextile was your first card. So sextile means, this is what it says, sextile brings opportunities and harmony. So when planets are sextile like that, it means things are in harmony. This aspect appears when planets are 2 signs apart in a birth chart. Sextiles are positive, but not easy like trines, okay? When you have a sextile, you will need to put forth effort to achieve the potential benefit that is there. If you do not, it may be a wasted opportunity or underdeveloped talent. So sextile brings opportunities, but it requires, you know, you to like get moving and be disciplined to, you know, put the effort forth, right? So we do see opportunities. Let me read more about this splash chart. These people are open-minded, have diverse interests, and are often unconventional. So if we're kind of like all over the place a little bit, that's what made me think of. There is an opportunity here, but we got to stay focused, right? They may have a spiritual or philosophical outlook on life. They are adventurous, but can be scattered and lack of organization, focus, and direction, kind of all over the place. So something's happening here where there's opportunity for growth and change, but if you're kind of all over the place, it's going to be hard to like nail that down. Ideal careers for these people with the splash chart may be scientists, religious or spiritual leaders, politicians, composers, or a jack of all trades. Okay, so interesting cards. Let me turn off the fan. I'm getting cold. Turn on the fan today because I have my incense going, but it was getting so smoky. But okay. Fixed signs: Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Interesting, because even the situation at hand shows like stagnancy and something that's trying to get through, something that's trying to happen, trying to manifest in your life. What's crossing you? We get Knight of Pentacles. So for a dope ass card like Knight of Pentacles to be crossing you lets me know that things are probably at a standstill. You may be working on your career or putting in time and effort into things that would help support you financially long term, right? Some sort of field of study or things like that. So situation at hand, we have reverse 8 of Wands. We see energy trying to move through, but it feels stopped or it's stagnant. The blessings trying to come through, right? Movement, swiftness, quickness, spirit messages, true love, but at a standstill. For some of you guys, you may be dealing with issues, love relationships with somebody earth sign. If they're not earth sign, this is just somebody who you thought would be here long term, okay? Your crossing you situation or the challenge or the obstacle is this person who was meant to be here for the long term. But why is he your challenge, right? This can also be true love. So you may have fallen in love with somebody and it didn't pan out, or you know, maybe had hoped there would be more love there, but it didn't really pan out. There's some kind of situation here. For some of you guys, it's a career trajectory or a field of study that feels like it's at a standstill and it's not really panning out. Let's pull some clarification cards. I'm going to kind of delve a little deeper today. What is that? I'm going to put it back in, but let's take a look. What do we need to let go of? Strength card. So surrendering, letting go of control. Okay, what are we hanging on to? What are we really hanging on to? Especially fixed signs, right? You guys are the my sister's a fixed sign, so I'm like a little maybe biased, not in a good way. Maybe is biased, but I'm a little bit like, you hold on to something, you don't let it go, like a pit bull. You just like hold on to it and you're just shaking it around and just won't let it go. That's what I think of my sister. But on a more positive note, fixed signs, you guys are enduring. You're like this Knight of Pentacles. Like, you guys know that it takes anything worth having takes time. These are the ones that keep the momentum going long term. They keep it going, right? Cardinals initiate it, but then maybe kind of don't keep the stamina. Fixed signs, you guys keep it going, right? The immutable signs kind of wrap it up, wind it up. Okay, so let's pull some clarification cards for this situation at hand. Interesting, guys. So we need to find balance in how we relate to our emotions or how we're dealing with somebody possibly water sign, okay? Possibly Libra too. First card out is the Justice card. So finding balance and harmony in issues pertaining to our emotions. Queen of Cups is emotional stability. But then we end with the Tower card. You also get the Tower card in the past position. So you guys got the Tower card twice. So we're seeing Spirit coming in and wiping shit clean, because you're doing something that you know they've been telling you. They've been telling you, and you're having trouble releasing it. So Spirit got to come in and do it for you. Okay, so maybe there's been some situation. These are clarification cards on the situation at hand. So what is it we tried to, there's some path or course you maybe even tried to stick to and stick with for a long time, that needs to end, okay? And how are we dealing with these situations, and how are we expressing our emotions? Are we delving in emotions for too long? Are we feeling too much, right? We end with the Tower card, so it's like looking for balance and harmony within our relationships, or balance and harmony within connections, or within emotion, within love. Maybe in the past there was a lot of imbalance, right? And so we're needing to see some sort of breakdown of the old system. For some of you guys, there's like legal issues, legal matters that have been going on that maybe need to get worse before they get better, or something happened here where it's required you to be like really grounded in order to deal with this stuff. Okay. What's beneath the surface? What can't we see? We see Four of Cups reversed. So we see, Four of Cups is annoying card, because it's like we get such a beautiful card inside the Four of Cups. We get the Ace of Cups. This is the Ace of Cups card within the Four of Cups card. So we see blessings and coming in, but we're not receiving them. We have a hard time saying yes to them. Kind of have a gloomy way of perceiving life. It's the veil, the filter is kind of skewed, so everything kind of looks like kind of like hard and overwhelming, right? Oh man, kind of sad and gloomy, all of it. When we see the crowning position, we have Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this is our focus. This is what we can see. Possibly career for some of you guys, okay? Nine of Pentacles, this is a dope-ass card, but when she comes reversed, we're seeing a lot of ego. Hear the bird? See a lot of ego. We're overindulging in things, maybe striving for career goals for reasons that aren't really centered with our deepest beliefs and values. Selling out. Bleh. Or just kind of doing things for the wrong reason. We see Nine of Pentacles, when it comes reversed, we see lack of self-confidence, or lack of drive. Maybe a fear of the time that it takes to see these things into fruition. Crazy. When I pull clarification cards, we get the wish card. It comes reversed. But the center card is the Chariot upright, your only upright card when I pull clarification cards. So we see your situation manifesting and coming into fruition, and it's something we've wanted for a long time. Like, this is what's in your awareness. You're like, just this super duper like gloomy outlook on how things could really be. Like, there's something you want, but that would, bring you a lot of abundance in the physical form. But are you able to see it? Do you believe in it? Do you feel worthy enough for it? Are you going to be able to accept it when it's here? Maybe it's here and you just still feel like it's not good enough. Look at the wish even came reversed. It's here, but it's reversed. Karma's course, moving ahead. And then Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. You get Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Pentacles. Those are two of my favorite Pentacle cards, right? Because they're the females on both of them, the Divine Feminine, but they're both reversed. So not even really being able to enjoy, there being an emphasis on ego and overindulgence of our pleasures. Nine of Cups is our wish fulfillment card, but if you look at him closely, he came reversed. He might, since he came reversed, I mean, look at him upright. He could be drunk. overindulging? What are we overindulging in? This could also be overindulging in self-pity. This could be overindulging, not necessarily in alcohol or drinking, just overindulging in things of the earth, right? With overeating, overspending. Buying clothes and beauty products for, you know, in excess. Relating to the world in a kind of perspective that's kind of shallow, maybe. Center card is the Chariot upright, though. Just, it's almost like you have a drive and a will, though, that will carry you through to success. Okay, so we have these things showing up that are just kind of little warning signs, or just trying to get your attention, trying to reel you back in, right? This overindulgence trying to reel you back in, or this maybe overindulgence in self-pity or self-worth issues coming in, trying to reel you back in. Past position is the Tower card. So we're seeing things that weren't working in the past. Something came crumbling down. Let's pull some clarification cards. Lots of queens in your reading, guys. We have Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and now we have Queen of Wands, okay? Past position, Queen of Wands is fire sign energy, but she's a leader. She's powerful, okay? But maybe in some ways the way you are exerting your power was not really healthy. Being maybe dominant or pushy. Maybe being disrespectful, or for some of you guys, there's also a story here about, look at how she's looking at this king. She's looking down on him. She's looking down on him. He's reversed. First card is Six of Cups, which is about healing. It's about childhood as well. So how have we used our power to maybe override other people because of things that have happened in our childhood, being too pushy? Okay. For others of us, we're just working on, there was something that maybe went wrong with some relationship with somebody air sign. If it's not somebody air sign, it's just somebody with these kind of qualities. King of Swords reverse is male energy that has a hard time communicating or expressing himself. Maybe even somebody that cut you off, or you cut them off, you stop talking to them. But learning how to come back into your power, okay? These are clarification cards in regards to the past situation that came crumbling down, okay? There's stuff from childhood or stuff that needed to be healed in regards to this interaction, okay? Future position, we have Four of Pentacles. So this is great, future. They're like, you're safe. Can you cool it already? You're safe. You're good to go. You're good to go. It's a safe bet, okay? Move forward. The energy you're bringing to the table, we have the Hangman Reversed. So the Hangman Reversed tells us that we're kind of impatient, tells us that we're not wanting to make the sacrifices necessary. It tells us that we're having a hard time seeing things from a different perspective, right? Because he's up in a tree. This is the reverse position. This is upright. We want to see him like this, but he was the other way. Okay. When he's like this, he has a clear perspective. He can see what's going on above him, below him. When he's like this, he's kind of refusing, or he just wants to only see it his way, upright. Okay. So what's going on there? Let's pull some clarification cards for the energy you're bringing to the table. Just reversed. Wow, all cup cards. I don't know, guys. This just really just honestly feels like a situation where, like, there's good shit around you, but, like, it's like, can never really, like, feel it. You get the Knight of Cups and the Page of Cups. They both come up right. Both of these court cards, they're both court cards. Also talking about maybe a man coming in. If it's not a man coming in, this is about opportunities and Opportunities and blessings coming into your life. Really cool stuff coming in. But then we finish with Three of Cups reversed. But why aren't we celebrating? Why aren't we celebrating? Why aren't we having fun and enjoying it? Definitely issues with our emotions and overcoming emotions and overcoming in a almost a over just really feels really pessimistic. Okay, in the environmental factors we have the Hermit, also the card of Virgo. So being scared of the time that it takes as well, but also letting us know, like, you can relax into this because you have time. Father Time, right? He's the oldest man of the deck. So he's wisdom and he's time. He also trusts himself. He trusts his intuition. He trusts that he will go the right. He will go the right way because he trusts in what his body's telling him. Okay? These are environmental factors. You have the light within to navigate you, to help you get to where you need to go. Your hopes and fears, we have Ace of Swords, bringing in some clarity, hoping that you'll have clarity, hoping that you can see things clearly, hoping that Spirit will show you the way, and that you'll be able to focus. But also that being a fear that won't happen. Your outcome card is a Hierophant. Okay, this is also the card of Taurus, which we will probably have some Taurus here. Taurus is indicative of needing to implement practices, day-to-day practices, daily practices that help you connect to your spirituality. The Hierophant is about, he's a spiritual teacher, right? He's a pope, head of church. So we look at issues with religion, spirituality. This being kind of a challenge, though, for you. What can I do, Taurus, do day to day to help pull me up out of this situation? Because my blessings are showing up. Like, even when we get these cards, these dope-ass cards reversed, yes, they have shadow sides to them. So I talk about the shadow, ego, and overindulgence and things. But, I mean, they're still showing up. They're still in your spread. Their energy is still here, bright, vibrant, yellow, having everything that you could possibly need. So they're here, but maybe outcome card needing to implement some of these day-to-day practices so that we can actually, like, you can't just fucking dream that some shit will, like, get better. Like, you actually got to do some shit. You can't just stay in your head about it. You can't just stay even in your heart about it. Heart / what I really mean, not in your heart, because I think if you're in your heart, you're really, like, in tune with God and universe. But you can't just stay in your feelings about it. It's got to get out of your body. You got to do something with that energy. You got to do something with that energy. The Hierophant is a day-to-day practice. He walks his walk, talks his talk. He has others kind of counting on him, watching his moves. So being aligned spiritually. Yeah, you might have great spiritual beliefs, but what are we doing with ourselves day to day to help us really become people who can enjoy these blessings here? Okay? You are safe. You have some time. You are safe. So if there's something that you wanted to invest in, do it. But also there's a big emphasis on, like, there being an imbalance in how you're feeling versus how you're doing. Too much feeling, perhaps. Okay, they want you to do a little bit more. The bottom of the deck, Ace of Wands. Cardinal energy, even though you guys are fixed signs, cardinal energies are the Aries, Cancers, Libra, and Capricorns. These are the initiators, the starters, get that fire going. Masculine energy. Push and drive, right? Looks kind of phallic, like a penis. The push, the drive. to get you going. Bottom of the deck, over here we have Queen of Swords. She's focused as fuck. She knows where the fuck she's going. That way, please. She can see clearly. She hears clearly. She communicates clearly. And she gets going, okay? So, remember our first two cards out were Sextile and Splash Chart, talking about issues with having the potential there, an opportunity there, but it's possible it could get missed because of kind of being kind of scattered, right? Needing more focus. So we end with Queen of Swords, who's very focused, okay? Okay, fixed signs. I love you guys. That was a little bit intense, right? But please remember to like my shit if you can. Remember the 2121 readings are here. They're up for grabs. Hit me up at grateful_Drake in my DMs and we'll get you going. I love you guys. Take care and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.